Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and talk about some of the things I think Tanki really needs to hopefully improve it and start bringing some of the player base back. Now the first thing of course is going to be Tanki needs to start advertising, and I think they're waiting to hopefully have more players stay longer. So that's kind of a minor gripe that I think should hopefully be fixed soon, especially if Tanki wants to grow again. But I think a big change that's necessary is going to be bringing back better monthly content. Now, I've said this in a lot of my videos. The Star Passes used to be some of the best things that Tanki could possibly enjoy or want for a game. You had new things every single month. And sure, there's events and new sort of, I guess, skins coming out every month. But these events that Tanki's bringing currently are basically spending $200 to $300, a lot more if you want to get the best rewards, but around $200 to $300 if you want to get decent rewards. Sure, there's free rewards, but the battle passes truly were what a free-to-play player could aim towards, because they're only about 500 to 1,000 tank coins. You can easily get that in about 3 to 4 months of savings, so a player could look forward each month to seeing what's new and hopefully being able to get that new item in the battle pass, that new augment, that new paint in the battle pass. And I think that's one big thing that Tanki's struggling on currently, is the addition of guaranteed monthly content that people can look forward to. Because right now the battle passes are very, very boring in my opinion. And I do think that Tanki could largely benefit from new monthly content and updated battle passes again. Now, another thing that Tanki could benefit from is bringing back OG Gold Hunter, or sort of the OG modes in general. And there's a lot of players that could come back from this. I think that if Tanki added a mode, no overdrives, no drones, just honestly no augments, just a nice only supplies, I think that would bring a lot of players back. And I think there does need to be more events and modes just in general, with more kind of changes in them, especially having a mode where there's no overdrives, there's no drones, there's no augments. I think that could largely benefit Tanki in terms of not only getting a bigger sort of player base, but also having more fun OG content that people enjoy. Sure, you have HTML5 now, you can't really bring back the Flash feeling, but I think that's a step in the right direction for kind of appeasing the old players and bringing a lot of old players back. Another thing that I think Tanki could really benefit from is cutting shop costs. Now, if you don't spend money in games, that's fine, but I think there is a large player base that wants to spend money, especially in games that they enjoy like Tanki, but the prices are just ridiculous. What is it, like $250 for what's probably $50 to $100 worth of tank coins? And then you have these really, really fun arcade events, not just events in general, but based off of what my friends told me, what people told me, it costs $500 to $1,000 to get that final reward. $500 to $1,000? Are you kidding me? This can't continue if Tanki wants to keep the hype up for these new skins. If maybe it was $100 tops to get these things, sure, a lot more people would have it, but a lot more people would probably think that's actually worth spending their money on. I remember when Tanki had $60 offers, they had $17 offers that were actually good. You had cool, new, unique paints. You had just nice, new animated paints. For a $60 bundle, sure, it's a lot, but I was willing to pay $60 for a unique bundle. And I know this isn't a huge gripe for a lot of people, but I do think Tanki is massively, massively exorbitant amount of money you have to spend in this game to be able to get anything worthwhile. I mean, there's a lot of free ways, don't get me wrong, but the really, really cool things like the new freeze skin that came out in the recent event, you had to have spent $500 to $1,000 to get that. Another thing I think Tanki could benefit from is adding bots, but of course Tanki is adding bots, so I think this will massively impact the matchmaking, because everyone knows currently the matchmaking is just crazy broken. It's going to be 50-50 whether or not you're going to get in a good game and have fun, or you're going to get in a game and just get absolutely clobbered, you know what I mean? I think another thing that Tanki needs to do is add community outreach. Actually, and I get they do this in the vlogs, I get they kind of have, you know, talks with the community and Q&A stuff in the vlogs, but besides that, what kind of communication does Tanki really have with their audience, with their community? Especially with YouTubers, I mean, this is a smaller gripe on my part, but basically on the back end, YouTubers don't really get a lot of communication. You guys may think we hear stuff, we know stuff, but in the past 6 months to a year, almost all communication's been cut. We maybe hear back on new things once every month, and you know, that's pretty bad when there's only about 6 to 10 active English YouTubers getting decent views. So it's pretty dang crazy. I do think Tanki needs to improve in this end as well. That's all that I would have to say. I know there's probably a ton I missed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think Tanki needs to do to improve the game? Yeah, guaranteed I missed a ton of things, but those are the main points that I thought were important. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know, please. I want to create a movement with this video or something to hopefully create change in Tanki. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in a future video, and peace out, everyone.